From extraterrestrial conspiracies to mysterious light phenomena, these are the things that just don't make sense. In this video, I've compiled the strangest cases that continue to puzzle experts. So, let's watch.
What?
Across China, people saw this strange cloud appear above Shijiazhuang. It glowed with strange light, stretching across the sky like a message written in color. Then, over Beijing, a similar cloud pattern was seen twisting through the sky, leaving trails that looked almost deliberate. Officials later explained it as a rocket cloud, meaning it was just smoke from a launch, but a few were not convinced. To them, it was a celestial warning hiding behind a beautiful disguise. Frozen birds. A woman was feeding her birds when, all of a sudden, every single one of them froze. They stood still like statues, silent, motionless, and in a bizarre way. Only one tiny bird kept moving, pecking away like nothing strange was happening. The video spread fast online, with people calling it a glitch in the Matrix, as if time itself had paused for everyone except that one bird. But the reality was different. The birds likely sensed a predator and froze to avoid being seen, a survival instinct built into them. So yeah, it was simply nature at work.
What?
Sky portal. This footage recently went viral for showing as lit up with a bright purple and white glow. At first, it looked like a streak of light. Then, it twisted into a perfect glowing ball, and finally, stretched into a clear ring. The changes were so fast, it almost seemed like something was controlling it. It could be alien energy at work. They might be using that energy to tear open a hole in space. But if you have a better opinion, let me know in the comments below.
I see it. I see it.
Acid snow.
So I was cleaning off this car and I saw these crazy little rainbows.
For this car owner in Vermont, the snow wasn't usual, as he noticed strange, rainbow-colored patterns that looked like an oily slick, as if the colors were coming right out of the snow itself. He wondered if it could be acid snow caused by pollution, and if that's the case, we all know what to do next time it snows out there.
What? Come here, look at this.
Talking bird. A group of friends in a parking lot noticed a beautiful bird, likely a myna, resting peacefully on their car roof. It looked calm and adorable until it suddenly began to talk. Mynas can mimic human speech, but this bird's voice was too perfect, too human, as if someone else was speaking through it. What if it wasn't a real bird at all, but a mini surveillance drone? Designed to look like one. Its flawless voice could have been a signal glitch, or a secret operator trying to send a coded message. Fire ring.
Oh my God! Look up in the sky!
In a remote area of Brazil, residents were stunned to see a massive, glowing ring of fire hanging high in the dark sky. The bright circle looked like a portal had opened in the clouds, with sunlight shining through its flawless loop. Experts claimed it was a natural weather effect caused by a sudden temperature drop. But for the locals, it was a celestial doorway, briefly opening to let beings from another world peek into ours.
Oh my God, that is strange.
Look,
Falling bird swarm. During stormy weather, locals witnessed something that felt like a warning of chaos. A huge swarm of birds suddenly appeared in the sky, flying wildly. Moments later, the sight turned horrifying. Many of those birds were found lying lifeless on the road, and according to an expert, the birds were likely disturbed by a large predator, possibly a hawk or a falcon, that caused the entire flock to collapse in fear and confusion. Whatever really happened, that storm left behind a haunting scene no one could forget. Ancient stone grid. A traveler was exploring a quiet river in Karnataka, India, when he found something strange. Along the Shalmala River were hundreds of stone shapes carved neatly into the rocks. Locals call them lingas, and they appear when the river water goes down. People have always seen them as sacred symbols, but when the traveler looked closer, they didn't seem handmade. They appeared as if made by some really huge machines. But the fact that they were ancient makes them more strange. Mass fish warning. Back in 2023, it was a scene no one could believe. A whole ocean of life suddenly started spilling onto land. In the Philippines, thousands of fish washed ashore all at once, shocking everyone nearby. In another similar case, thousands of fish washed up lifeless on a Texas Gulf Coast. Locals whispered old sayings, calling it a warning from nature itself, a sign that something big and terrible was coming. Illuminati concert signal. During a live concert in Paysandú, Uruguay, singer Nicki Nicole was performing when the big screen behind her suddenly showed a strange sight. A pyramid with a single eye inside. Seemed like it was a coded signal to the Illuminati, a hidden message to show loyalty or connection. The organizers had to include it as part of a secret deal, no matter how brief. The strange symbol turned a normal concert into a scene of mystery and coded power. Red sky.
This is really dangerous.
People across Wuhan were stunned when the night sky suddenly turned a deep, fiery red. For a few tense moments, it looked like an alien invasion or a sign of the end times. Phones and cameras captured the glowing horizon as panic spread online. The truth, however, was far less sinister. The eerie red light was caused by a blood moon, a total lunar eclipse that paints the moon and sky in crimson hues. Even knowing the scientific explanation, the sight left many with a chilling sense that the sky itself had changed.
现在是晚上11点50分。
Oil pit surge. In a remote oil pit, a lone worker was inspecting the thick, black pool of crude oil when something strange happened. At one spot, the oil suddenly bulged upward, as if something massive below was trying to break through the surface. For a moment, it looked like the ground had awakened, and something monstrous was attempting to emerge. In reality, geologists know this as a blowout, or in less intense cases, a gas surge. But to anyone witnessing it up close, it felt like the Earth itself was alive and warning them. Russian disc.
It's a UFO for real, y'all.
On June 9th, 2025, a video went viral from a remote Russian region under U.S. control. A metallic disc hovered silently, and a bright beam of light shot straight down from its center. The disc didn't move at all, giving the scene an eerie, almost controlling presence. Many thought it was a secret military experiment, a new drone or transport device being tested in the restricted area. But how could any human-made machine hover so silently? This brings me to my next theory that perhaps it was an alien craft, appearing there on purpose to send a message.
Y'all, that's crazy.
Controlled celebrities. What if the strangest celebrity behavior isn't rebellion, but control? Pop star Miley Cyrus has long caught attention for her wild expressions, from sticking out her tongue on red carpets to making disturbing faces during live shows. Her team has always brushed it off as just Miley being Miley, but netizen believes it's not that simple. They claim her unusual gestures and tongue signs are satanic rituals, symbols she's forced to perform as part of a secret pact. Sky foam mystery. We've all seen rain, snow, and hail fall from the sky, but what fell in Guangzhou, China, was nothing like that. After a massive storm and heavy flooding, people saw thick white foam drifting down from the sky. Locals were stunned. Some said it was the storm's strange aftermath, while others believed it was proof of scientists' experiments gone wrong. The sight looked even more than this. That floating white foam looked like something otherworldly had touched the sky. Celebrity face glitch.
What's your favorite song song by her. Is that that's like a impossible question, I think.
On the red carpet talk, Zendaya was calmly answering questions, but in the middle of her sentence, her expressions suddenly changed, like she was not herself for a moment. That short, strange moment spread fast online. Zendaya's team claimed it was just a camera glitch, but not many were convinced with the explanation. They believe this was proof that some celebrities aren't entirely human, that they might be digital clones, and sometimes their faces reveal the glitch behind the mask.
I'm gonna have to go with everything.
Perfect cloud portals. In Florida, people noticed a strange sight in the sky. Among the thin clouds, there were 3 perfect round holes showing the blue sky above. It looked like someone had cut pieces out of the clouds. According to experts, airplanes can sometimes create these shapes when flying through cloud layers. But these holes were too big and too perfect to make sense. That's why many believe they were portals created for something otherworldly to pass through. They say it's natural, but maybe the sky is being used for more than we know. Object from space. Something very unusual appeared in our solar system, and it came with a big warning. Dr. Avi Loeb from Harvard revealed a massive object, 3I/ATLAS, the size of Manhattan, which didn't look like any natural comet. NASA also shared a strange, fast-moving beam of light. Even the Mars rover captured an image that looked like a huge engine flying through space. Dr. Loeb suggested the object could be artificial technology carrying alien life, and speculated it might even be linked to fallen angels from old stories. He warned that it was heading behind the sun, keeping its next move hidden. If he is right, this could become one of the greatest discoveries in human history. Doomsday fish. Fishermen in Tamil Nadu, India, and Tasmania couldn't believe their eyes when massive deep-sea oarfish started appearing near the surface. The strange thing, it happened in separate places, almost at the same time, around September 2025. Experts said that the oarfish were just sick or confused by ocean currents. These giant fish are known as doomsday fish because ancient legends say they rise before a natural disaster. Fishermen think the fish are escaping powerful movements deep below. An underwater quake or volcano is getting ready to erupt. Sometimes nature warns us long before science does. Dark secret. It's not just rumors anymore. Hollywood is darker than it seems. A shocking clip began spreading online, showing director Lee Daniels during an interview on The Wendy Williams Show, in which he revealed his secret to a good skin.
I suck baby's blood. And put it on my face.
And it threw people off. They instantly related the confession to the long-whispered adrenochrome theory, where celebrities are said to use the essence of youth to keep their power and fame. Maybe this isn't about beauty at all. Maybe it's about control. You decide how far would someone go to keep living forever. Vegas sighting. Some places just seem to attract the strange objects, and Las Vegas is one of them. Over Red Rock Canyon, a tourist spotted a strange object. For a moment, it was hovering, and then in a blink, it moved upward and vanished at the speed of light. Maybe it was scanning the canyon's ancient rock layers, hunting for a hidden mineral or energy source. Whatever might be the case, the incident added another UFO sighting to people's list. Space debris. On October 18th, at a mining site in rural Western Australia, a strange black object appeared. It was scorched, heavy, and looked like it had been carefully put on the ground. Police confirmed it was made of carbon fiber, exactly like a rocket tank or satellite debris. NASA quickly called it debris, but was that the whole story? Some say it could be a secret space machine controlled by NASA. They didn't want it crashing in a city, so they guided it to this remote spot and quickly called it debris to hide the truth from the public. Strange statement.
It's my birthday. I'm not turning 42. I'm turning 5 this year.
Pop icon Britney Spears left millions confused and disturbed after a strange message she posted online. Though she was turning 42, she said she is turning 5 this year.
I'm turning 5 this year.
She then added that she had to go to kindergarten tomorrow and proudly showed off her strawberry cake.
I have to go to kindergarten tomorrow. Baby strawberry, a very, very cute baby cake.
She even mentioned that she had to wear a mask at airport, which truly made everyone think about her mental state. Was she really under some kind of influence? Or are we expecting a normal world when it really cannot be?
It really kind of hurts my feelings that the paparazzi make my face look like I'm wearing like a white Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. They've always been incredibly cruel to me.
Lost Empire. On the show, Debate 22, an online researcher made a shocking claim that the last 1,000 years of history are fake. She spoke about a lost empire called Tartaria, said to have stretched across Eurasia and North America. According to her, Tartaria mastered free and clean energy, power that fueled entire cities, and even human life itself. As proof, she pointed to mysterious structures in a Berlin zoo, claiming the giraffes there don't age because of leftover Tartarian energy systems. And if that's the case, I think it would be safe to say that history wasn't written by the victors, but by those who wanted us to forget. Royal shift. A viral clip of Prince William caught the internet's attention for all the wrong reasons. While greeting a crowd, his face appeared to shift and twist in an unnatural way, as if something beneath his skin was struggling to stay hidden. Many brushed it off as a camera glitch or a bad angle, but it could be an indication that the royals are actually reptilian beings secretly living among us. Hidden truth.
When you say, what are the aliens? What do you mean?
Where are the aliens? Like, why don't we see them? A lot of people think we see aliens, but I have not seen any evidence of aliens.
The biggest debate in the world isn't about politics. It's about whether aliens are already visiting Earth. In a recent talk with Tucker Carlson, Elon Musk shared his thoughts on UFO sightings reported by U.S. military pilots.
This Earth, the U.S. military has had to do a lot of maneuvering around objects they can't explain.
Well, unidentified flying objects is one thing, but I mean, there's always a bunch of classified programs that are underway.
He further explained that UFOs are actually top-secret military projects, and governments allow this confusion to hide their latest weapons from the public. This means that his satellites have already seen the truth of outwardly beings. He's protecting it from the world, just like authorities do. Hidden symbols. During President Trump's first term, people noticed something strange about French President Emmanuel Macron. At one event, Macron raised Trump's and Melania's arms before flashing a clear devil's horn sign. Later, he was seen making the Masonic pyramid and Illuminati gestures in public. Many believe this wasn't random. It looked like a coded message. It seemed like they all were showing their loyalty to Illuminati. Sky message.
Find the truth.
In this remote area, the sky became the messenger when dozens of glowing dots formed the words, "Find the truth." Soon after, reports claimed it was part of a massive drone light show promoting a Hulu series, marked with the hashtag #PARADISE. But how could drones create light so steady? Now it's your turn to find the truth. Secret agenda.
I'm going to casually mention to you something that's very scary indeed, and tell you what the alien agenda is, and it's going to sound very familiar.
This is the biggest and scariest reality ever revealed. An old leaked video of an Area 51 scientist has resurfaced online as the year 2029 draws closer. He spoke of alien agenda, a secret plan for the complete takeover of Earth that would wipe out nearly 75% of humanity by 2029. He claimed the U.S. military has known about it for over 45 years, keeping the truth hidden from the public. According to him, the global elite already made a deal with these beings, agreeing to a slow, controlled elimination of the population in exchange for their own safety.
The alien agenda is the complete takeover of this planet, the killing off of 5, 6 to 7/8 of the world's population, by the year 2029. U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. As far as I know, I'm the only person standing before a crowd talking about the alien agenda, secretively.
Devil deal. People say Katy Perry's fame didn't just come from talent. She came from a deal. In one interview, she finally admitted she sold her soul to the devil because she wanted to make Grammy-level music.
I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
Later, she broke down crying, saying she wished she could go back to being her real self, Katherine Hudson.
I so badly want to be Katherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore.
Fans can't ignore how her stage shows are always filled with dark, satanic themes. To them, her tears aren't just sadness, but regret. It's like she's trapped in the deal that made her famous, still paying the price for her success.
It's hard because I feel ashamed that I would even have those thoughts, you know? I'd feel that low or that depressed.
Strange symbol. You've seen Donald Trump making the devil horn sign before, but now it's his son caught in the act. During a live inauguration, Eric Trump was filmed forming an upside-down triangle with his hands, identical to the Illuminati pyramid. Just then, his wife, Lara Trump, quickly tapped his arm and told him to stop. He dropped his hands right away. Many believe Lara acted as a handler, stopping him from revealing too much on camera. Just like his father's gestures, this wasn't random. Mysterious soldier eye. A medal ceremony at the White House suddenly became one of the strangest clips ever shared online. President Barack Obama was seen honoring a brave soldier. Everything looked normal until people noticed the soldier's face. One of his eyes was brown, but the other was completely black, like a marble. He didn't even blink for once. He just stood still, almost like a statue for the entire moment. The mystery spread fast, but the truth turned out to be far simpler. The soldier had lost the real one in a battle, and that dark eye was glass, a reminder of his bravery, not a mystery. Robotic royal family. In 2020, a strange clip of the royal family went viral. In the video, every member stood completely still, not even blinking like someone had pressed a pause button on robots. There's a conspiracy that these were actually clones of the royals that were placed to replace the actual family. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Stage symbol ritual. During the biggest TV shows, like the Super Bowl halftime or famous award nights, viewers have noticed strange things. Ice Spice was seen making a satanic symbol. Usher was dancing in a fire pit with the Illuminati sun symbolism, and Lady Gaga and Helen Mirren's satanic hand signs at each other. To many people, it looked like proof that these stars are part of a dark, secret group. A group that uses fame and big stages to send hidden messages, to perform their own strange ritual in front of millions. Reptile Eyes Moment. A strange moment from Dr. Phil featuring former Disney star Orlando Brown caught everyone's attention. While talking, his eyes appeared to shift, his pupils turning into thin, snake-like slits for a brief second. The clip spread fast online. Brown later explained that it was just a Halloween bit, but that didn't stop people from speculating. Many claimed it was a TV glitch, revealing his true form, while others took it as proof of the old belief that reptilian beings live among the rich and famous. Either way, those eyes didn't seem human at all. Reptilian blink. On a live news broadcast, a guest suddenly behaved in a way that stunned viewers. Her eyes widened and moved in a strange, unnatural way, as if they were not fully human. The short clip went viral and was soon labeled the reptilian blink. Conspiracy followers claimed it was proof that shapeshifters, known as reptilian humanoids, were living among us. For a brief second, they said, her hidden form was revealed on live TV. To many, this video remains one of the strongest clues that those in power might not be entirely human. Lizard Queen theory. These strange clips of Hillary Clinton caught worldwide attention. While speaking publicly, her neck appeared to bulge unnaturally, and her skin showed brief, scaly patches, almost reptile-like. During another event, her eyes appeared snake-like for a split second before turning normal again. Later, in Cleveland, things got even weirder when she was seen coughing up a green substance into a glass. These odd moments made people believe she could be part of the so-called reptilian elite, a secret group said to hide behind human faces. Since then, many have started calling her the Lizard Queen. Maybe her disguise is finally wearing off. Shapeshifter expression, glitch.
Me suavizó la vida, ¿viste?
No, pero hay una cosa interesante que vos...
Andriana Rincon and Ale Sergi were seen together, but viewers quickly noticed something strange. Ale almost looked like he was struggling to control his expressions. For a few moments, he didn't even look human, as if something inside him was trying to break through. Many people linked this to past reptilian shapeshifter sightings, saying he might be one of them. Despite all the worldwide talk, Ale Sergi has never explained what really happened. Failed attempt.
We were talking about Dr. Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals. So this is what I found out. So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
A nurse tried to prove a strange claim in a health hearing in Ohio that COVID-19 vaccines made people magnetic. To show it, she pressed a key on neck and on chest, but it did not stick. Then she switched to a bobby pin. For a second, it held before dropping off. The video of that moment spread everywhere online, with many calling it the failed magnet test. Scientists quickly explained that magnets don't react to vaccines. The objects were sticking only because of sweat or oil on the skin. Still, that short clip became a viral symbol of how far some beliefs had gone during the pandemic.
I got this. Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great.
Mind control glitch. Lady Gaga has always shocked the world with bold looks, but this time it was her silence that left people uneasy. During a public event, she stood barefoot and motionless, staring blankly ahead as if she was under a spell. Not just once. People also shared footage of her mid-interview where her expression froze and her eyes slowly rolled for a moment, almost like a glitch. Perhaps this was part of MK Ultra or Project Monarch, the rumored mind control program said to control famous people. Or maybe it was something darker, the work of the Illuminati, showing what happens when fame comes at a heavy cost. Whatever it was, that lifeless look was far scarier than any of her stage acts. Ghost plant. In the misty forests of Yunnan, China, locals spotted strange white plants growing from the ground. They looked like candles left burning in the soil. Many believed it was a sign from the spirits, a rare flower that only appears in places touched by the unseen. When experts reached the spot inside Dawaishan National Nature Reserve, they found the truth. It was Monotropa uniflora, known as the ghost plant. Unlike normal plants, it has no green color and feeds through fungi instead of sunlight. Perhaps that's why it feels otherworldly, as if it doesn't belong entirely to this world. Two-Tone River. Something strange appeared along a river in northwest China. Two rivers in one. On one side, the water ran a deep, rusty red. On the other, a bright, clear blue. The two rivers flowed side by side, but never mixed, creating a surreal, almost impossible scene. Experts explain it's natural. The red comes from iron-rich soil and sediment, while the blue is from snowmelt and a salt lake. Yet, seeing it in person feels like staring at two worlds colliding without touching. It's a rare sight of nature behaving in ways that feel almost magical. Heavenly cloud figure. On a beach in Pelabuhan Ratu, Java, Indonesia, beachgoers noticed a strange cloud. Except this was no ordinary cloud. It looked like a perfect human figure, almost divine. People immediately felt they were seeing a sign from God or a message of the end times. The outline was too clear, too human-shaped to be random. Throughout history, humans have looked to the sky for warnings or approval. Seeing a formation this precise makes it feel like higher powers are watching, silently judging, and measuring the troubles we face. That day, the sky seemed to speak directly to those who were looking. Cross in sky.
Не можно поверить. Мы пошли погулять.
On Orthodox Christmas Eve, the night sky was dark and heavy with clouds. Then, in the midst of the gloom, a massive shape appeared. A perfect cross formed above the building. Its symmetry was impossible. A clear structure standing out from the chaos of the clouds. For those who saw it, this was no ordinary sky. It was a miracle. On such a holy night, they felt they were receiving a direct sign from God. A powerful message that the heavens were open, watching, and sending an undeniable reminder of faith.
И вот здесь вот такое чудо.
Shape-shifting UFO. A man standing on the top balcony of his building noticed something strange moving across the sky. It was far away, but clearly not a plane or a bird. Curious, he zoomed in with his camera, and what he saw was even more confusing. The object seemed to shift its shape as it flew, changing form like it was alive. It floated smoothly, defying how normal aircraft move. The footage ends before anything becomes clear, leaving behind only one thought. Perhaps it was an otherworldly craft, silently watching from above.